The Heart of Fire event has gone live, and hello everybody, let's do a bit of coverage. The spreadsheet is going to be out soon. I want to say I'm going to every tab that I finish, I'll put it out and then I'll update the spreadsheet as I go. But I think as things become important, like how many free points you can get, how far it will take you, where does it go, how do you do it, those kind of key questions. So let's begin. Let's simplify things. If you've spent units right now, you are going to basically be up further than what I am going to talk about. But this is largely about how many free points you can actually get without having to invest that much. So, okay. Just quickly for those, I assume that have just gone and grabbed crystals, you're likely within the Phoenix Force to be up several different milestones. I don't know where you are. But you might be just like, I'll just throw some units at this and do it that way. You'll also, if you've just spent some with your units and you've grabbed some crystals, you would have gone up further on Sunstorm. Sunstorm, less points because there's 185 top points in order to get Dark Phoenix. And of course, getting there is going to be another discussion. So you might be further up there. So right now, for the benefit of those that want to look at this event from, okay, for what can I actually get for free and where will I be? And then when do I start making decisions? Okay, so the first thing is there are some free crystals. There's actually two forms of free crystals you can get. The main one, which I recommend, first of all, starting off with, is Moonshot. The Moonshot event allows you to get the Cavalier crystals. You can actually get 34 of them, which you can see right there. 34 milestones, 34 crystals. And that will give you the princely sum of 34 points. Those 34 points aren't really going to get you very far. They will do in Sunstorm, which you can get right up to, and you will be able to get up to milestone 7. Which is, again, that's good. That starts you on a process. But 34 points with Phoenix Force will only get you up to the 3rd milestone, which again is good. That will start you again on the process of kind of grabbing stuff and going up. But let's kind of look at that from a baseline of that's how many free crystals that you'll get. You'll get a nice chunk of them to begin with. Then you have to make a decision of how further forward you go. The event is done exactly the same way as the previous year's one, in that you'll get 34 free points, which we talked about. Also 36 points with the opening of Phoenix Force, these crystals right here. So in these early milestones. So you need to make a decision. If theoretically you get 34 and 36, but 36 within the Phoenix Force ones, do you want to go further? You have an opportunity to take 603 free units and take it for yourself. Now that adds up. Those 36 points plus the 34, meaning the Sunstorm event, you'll have 70 points. So in the Sunstorm event, for free, before you open those extra 600 points, for free, you will be up to this point right here, the tier 2 alpha, tier 2 primordial dust. That's your stopping point. That's your free stopping point. Anything below here, 6-star shards, 7-star shards, tier 6 basic, tier 3 alpha, that's for free. So anything 70 and below, that's for free. You got that. It's locked in, right? That's your kind of point of, do I leap any further? The leap any further is then for the high unit investment threshold or the money threshold of what you want to do further. So I will be doing some budget scenarios or budget processes, but that won't be out until I think tomorrow. I'm working through a lot of kind of guides, ideas, plans and stuff like that, and the spreadsheet will expand. It's just there's a lot of work to do in a very short space of time. You guys know it. You're respectful enough that you kind of get that. But I will try and get this as soon as possible done. So if we're looking for an event clearing, so let's talk about clearing the event. You want to find out how much of the event you need to further invest into. Similar situation as it was last year. if you want, first of all, from reinvesting back, if you go the full way, you get all the units, reinvest them back in, 9,600. That's 77 crystals overall. The points from the milestones is 154 points. And then you kind of do the four, because this is where I got confused last time when because it's been a year since I've revisited back this. The process was that you take the final milestone, which is this one right here. Oh, skips away. This milestone right here, 400, where you get the 2 Dark Phoenixes. And you minus that by the 154, because that's the points that you can get from the milestones reinvested. And then you look at it from, you need 246 more crystals, divided by 2, means 123 more crystals need to be purchased. 123 crystals times 300 comes to 36,900. Now, if that is correct, then that's your in right there. And of course, you need to make a decision right now. Do you want to sacrifice all those units for what's in there currently and not do July 4th deals and financially invest as well? Because that's a lot of money to kind of invest into this. You've got to find a lot of money. Now, there are some deals on the web store, and I'm not doing just yet a spender's guide to it. I don't know. Where's the web store? I need to get the web store up. But yeah, when I do eventually have time over the next couple of days, I will try and do a spender's opportunity for this. Effectively, you're going to have to like start adding things up, and it will be like, okay, well, do you get from a free-to-play standpoint? Yeah, if you've got 36,000 units, you can clear it. If you don't, as a free-to-play player, you might struggle. As a spender, here's some decisions. There are crystals within the web store bundles, which you can buy multiple times. There is one for 11 there, but effectively, if you are on 0 at the moment, you're like, okay, right, I'm going to have to buy that one 3 times, that one 2 times, that one more times. Like, it just starts adding up. It's going to be in a very expensive ordeal, and you might have to buy the Paragon ones as well. Not just depending on where your progression is. Like if you're Valiant, yeah, okay, you want to buy Valiants. But then it's like, okay, well, you might buy there. Cost effective wise, debatable. I think the quick answer is yes, especially if you go, okay, well, if I can grab this, I can't grab this for some reason. If you go, what, 11 times 300 equals 3,300. So I suppose it's sort of worth it. I think you get a little bit more value. What's the extras actually? Does Kabam offer any extras? Yeah, I think you just like 1 extra crystal equivalent. So sort of. But that's down to spenders if you're interested or not. If not, you're gonna have to buy the unit bundles and then buy out from it. Of course, some may opt for that Namor's Sunken Riches. But yes, that hopefully puts you in a picture of how many free points you can get. It's still the same. It will be 34 within the Sunstorm points, the Cavs, to start the climb. Then you'll get 36 within the Phoenix Force points, which will mean by the time you opened up both of them, because it won't work out like that, by the way. If people think that, oh, it's like that, if I 34 and 36, that's the Drax way and the easiest way I can explain it. Effectively, you're going to be doing this a lot of the time. Bong, 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 like ping pong, where you're going, I opened up 2 from here, which then puts me down to up there on that one, and then it's like, oh, well, that means I get more points on Sunstorm, so I can then grab the crystals from there, and a Sunstorm one, opening them up, gives you points from there. Or, and as we said when we started the video, if you just spent units on grabbing some of the crystals, you've probably pinged up very far. And of course, this is relevant, but also not relevant to you. But at least for those that are kind of looking for how many free points you're likely to get, how much further you want to invest into it, and how many units you can get for free, 600, and then stop there, that's up to you. Or you can get some other stuff as a result. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. More to come with the spreadsheet, and check out some other content. I'll see you soon. Have a lovely day and goodbye.